And the Thunder going through their pregame routines. It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrific 2K crew. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players will be watching this one closely, Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, they like to get him the ball down on the low post, Kevin, not just for his ability to score, but to also distribute to his teammates when the defense collapses.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
Well, Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road. They are one of the few undefeated teams at this point of the new NBA season with a 7-0 record. Tremendous play.
And they can get themselves into a great position in the season series by winning this game. They already won the first one. 2 more to go after this one. So they'd be assured of a split at the very least if they can get a W here.
And Steve, you figure if they win the first 2 games of the series, they're most likely going to do better than a split. I mean, they can take the first step toward that tonight.
Here's Hernandez, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, as an 81% free throw shooting team last season, when you can't find much fault with what they were doing from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Now, here's Curry. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Mark Jackson and I spoke for just a couple of moments. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X-factor for them. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Thompson with it, now defended by Hernandez. The shot by Iguodala. The offensive rebound. Curry passes to Lee. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Knocked away. Dishes to Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so here is Oklahoma City. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
It was an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it was on the road. No question, by the way, that it was their offense that carried.
Steve, I love the way they attacked at every opportunity. They never were on their heels, and eventually that allowed them to pull away.
Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Memphis.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game. No matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Nice job again that time to add to their lead. I'll tell you what, they're doing everything right at this moment.
They're playing steadily in all aspects of the game, Steve. You're exactly right.
And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Take a look at Miracle Man, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, that's why he's playing with so much confidence. I mean, he just has that belief because of what he did last year. It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And then he goes. How about that basketball, man? Wow.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
It's Curry with the drive. Lee outside. Doubled by Hernandez. Curry covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. With the teardrop, foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. They get Andre Iguodala. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Smith hits them both. Warriors trail by 15. Thompson dishes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Thunder with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
That was an impressive defensive performance. The athleticism, the intensity, the energy, really shutting their opponent down.
And Steve, that was reflected in their block total. I mean, they were extremely disruptive. Equal parts hustle, muscle, and smarts.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get them going.
Passes it to Hernandez. He feeds it to Westbrook. Jacks up a three. Here's Perkins. Good D by Lee.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Bogut slams it in. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry gets the screen from Bogut. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And it's blocked by Hernandez. With the lead pass and the dunk by Westbrook. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Terry Jones, who's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wasted no time on that one. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. In low to Ibaka. Tipped and stolen by Spates. Right side Curry. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, Curry is a constant threat offensively, Kevin. As soon as he crosses half court, you have to pick him up. He's got unlimited range, but also the shiftiness on the dribble, the ability to create space, get into the paint, and either hit a little floater or find a teammate for a jump shot.
Well, one of the best shooters in the game, Steve, no question about that. The passing ability is there too, but it's his honey sweet stroke that really is his best quality.
For 3, Smith. Offensive rebound. Here's Hernandez. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
That cuts the lead to single digits. 7 points for Steph Curry.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
No good from Hernandez.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Up again, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
Here's Hernandez. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's 12 points for Miracle Man.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson dishes to Curry. Here's Iguodala, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Different look. The dish now to Lee. Gives him the lead pass. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Stephen Curry. The shot's good from Hernandez.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Miracle Man in their last time out against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended with 62 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players, have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him and nothing.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Barnes. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Miracle Man. He shows up in that same conversation. Another sniper will hurt you from three-point land.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in-the-gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And here we go. Hernandez passes to Stuckey. Curry with the defensive effort.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
To the paint. Roberson gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 15.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
A finish.
That was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
He threw down that 360 like it was no problem at all. That's insane skill.
The guys on the bench are just falling all over themselves.
Yeah, they loved it. One of the plays of the year, possibly.
And the Thunder making a change here. Smith is checked in. Here's Iguodala. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Iguodala's got 12 in the game.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Smith drives in for the three. Stuckey can't get it to go.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Curry with it. Now defended by Hernandez.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
For three. That's good. Miracle Man's got 12 now in this quarter.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And a moment to check out Andre Iguodala here. Good season for him last year. 5th in steals. And he also finished in the top 20 in assists. So this is a guy who really did a nice job of sharing the ball with his teammates.
He also managed to be top 5 in steals as well, Steve, and that was significant. I mean, he was really good at lulling ball handlers to sleep, giving them kind of a false sense of security, and then he'd pounce on it as it was being dribbled to the floor. And he got a lot of his pilfers that way.
And the Warriors with some changes. Evans comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for David Lee. It's Thompson off the drive. Shot from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Westbrook. Thompson with the block. There's 1:54 left here in the second. He dishes it to Barnes. Outside Curry. Pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Right side Curry. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jailing that one home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Ibaka.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Thompson passes to Curry. The feed now to Iguodala. Back to Curry. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Perry Jones. Curry dishes to Thompson. Wide open look. They get the rebound. Evans. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's someone who can just demolish you on the glass, and that's really his goal when he goes into the game. He is looking to dominate the paint.
And another thing I love about him is his willingness to really get in there and mix it up. I mean, to put his body on the line if that's what it's going to take to make a play.
The kick out to Westbrook. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 19. Tipped away. Barnes passes to Curry. Feeds to Barnes. Curry. Barnes kicks to Curry. The pass to Barnes. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. Nice shot from the wing. Curry's got 9 points. Here's Hernandez. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Now, presented by Sprint.
I hope you're enjoying your Thursday night in the NBA. Let's dive right into things. Oklahoma City up on top against Golden State. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Everything going right for Miracle Man. He's up to 24 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. For the Warriors, they haven't had the same luck. This is a difficult matchup for them on paper, and it's been a difficult matchup on the court in the first half. Klay Thompson not looking good so far. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. And that'll do it as the second half is about to start out in Oklahoma City.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about great numbers for Miracle Man. He's got 24 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Locking at the 4 with Perkins at the pivot. Miracle Man is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the group for Don Nelson as we begin the second half. To the middle. 4-on-3 break. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. That is good. Iguodala's got 16 points.
But the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Hernandez passes to Smith. Ibaka guarded by Curry. Ibaka goes in. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Lee's running, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
From 17 feet out, and it's good. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Thompson dishes to Curry. It's hauled in by Smith. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Hernandez passes to Westbrook. Unloads. Another miss by Westbrook.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
It's Curry with the drive. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Hernandez passes to Westbrook. Pass to Hernandez. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's Iguodala with the drive. Thompson misses.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Kicks it to Perkins. Passes it to Hernandez. Takes a 3, and that one's good. Miracle Man's got 6 in the quarter.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 1, the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Gets the bucket. Warriors trail by 20. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in scoring, first in assists, and they were also number 1 in steals. This is a very aggressive defensive team. They take chances, they gamble, but because they're on the same page, they're able to come up with steals more times than not.
But when you get down to it, I mean, the identity of this club is that they score the ball. Number 1 in the league, they have so many ways to hurt you, and that seems to inspire them with confidence every single game.
4 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out, Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7. The Thunder leading by 18. Fires the 3. No good from Hernandez.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Thompson misses.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
He kicks it to Curry. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Bogut. Tries again, and it's blocked by Hernandez. Iguodala against Smith. It's Curry outside. That ball's nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Hernandez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 17. Lee defended by Ibaka. Here's Iguodala. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the rim.
No good from Lamb. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Shot's good from Hernandez.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here's Bogut. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Bogut's got 6. The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. The Thunder leading by 18. This is to Smith. And there's the pass to Hernandez. He feeds it to Lamb from past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Richardson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Curry from the arc, and the shot is good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Lets it go with the 3. No good from Hernandez. Warriors trail by 15. It's Thompson off the drive, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 9.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Pass to Hernandez. Fires for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 16.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Now, here's Thompson, defended by Lamb. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. It's Richardson on the wing. Spates from the low block. The shot is off. Ibaka with some nice D. The dish to Lamb. And the Thunder, another 3.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Curry dishes to Richardson. Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes kicks to Curry. Into Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Evans is checked in. Knocks it loose. He dishes it to Curry. Spates with a screen on Westbrook. Curry kicks to Spates. And that time, also a missed shot. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Hernandez. A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And the Warriors miss again.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Barnes can't get it to go.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
That's a 2 from Smith. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
This has not been a pretty picture. I certainly expected a better game than what we've gotten so far.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
David Lee's checked in for Maurice Spates. Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Stuckey passes to Hernandez. Now the feed to Westbrook. The 3-pointer, no good. The Warriors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. That's 7 points for Barnes. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this.
On tap this Saturday, November 5th.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Now, here's Curry. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
Here's Westbrook, finish off the break.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Stolen. Here's Stuckey. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close in the game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
The Thunder leading by 20. Hernandez passes to Perkins. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Hey, the defense was right there just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
And good on the basket. Book it.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Warriors trail by 19. Thompson dishes to Curry. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
A lot of fans focused on that Philadelphia matchup. Big game for them.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Baca comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The Thunder leading by 17. Feeds it to Perkins. He passes to Hernandez. A 3-ball. Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And that one misses. Here's Hernandez. But they get it back. Passes it to Smith. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Lee. Here's Hernandez. Here's Perkins. Tries it again. And it's Ibaka getting it to go. And the Thunder lead by 17.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Stolen by Thompson. Left side, Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Knocked loose. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Curry. Gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Lamb passes to Hernandez. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Miracle Man's got 43 points. Warriors trail by 21. Thompson dishes to Curry. Ibaka against Lee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Iguodala's got 28 points for the game.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kicks to Perkins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Thompson, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 13 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
It really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well. Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line. Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Lane.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Another steal. Takes the lead pass. Hernandez. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Curry outside. Josh Smith pulls it in. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. And you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
And Curry, here we go, gets the bucket.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Here's Hernandez.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Smith on the wing. Here's the pass to Hernandez. From deep. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Miracle Man's got 54 points.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Bogut gets the bucket.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Hernandez passes to Smith. It's stolen by Curry. Right side Curry. Lee outside. Back to Curry. That's good. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Back to Smith. Lamb. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And stolen by Barnes. It's rebounded by Hernandez. Miracle Man's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. This one for 3. Oklahoma City gets it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Ibaka, covered by Bogut. He kicks to Lamb. Pass to Hernandez. Buries the long-range jumper. Miracle Man's got 57 points.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Landry.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Thompson from long range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Hernandez passes to Perkins. The free throw drops for Perkins. And the Warriors making a change here. And so Perkins nails both of them. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Perry Jones, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Medovich. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Thunder shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Hernandez. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Spades has got 4 rebounds in this game. Scott gets the screen from Evans. Here's Fulton, and it's Golden State with another.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Back to Jones. The pass to Hernandez. Lets the 3 fly. Scott pulls it in. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And he sinks the second.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line.
Here's Hernandez. Hits the 3-point bomb. Miracle Man's got 60.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
And Medovich kicks to Scott. Tries a 3, and that one's good.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, you guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Pass to Medovich. Soft touch off the glass.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Here's Jones. Here's Hernandez. And a miss there on the triple. Heaves it up. Misses. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just did one of those.
The legend of the Phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's
After the game, you were chosen as the Jordan Player of the Game. How does that make you feel?
waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breaking in, shaping up. Then it's a revolution, I suppose.